never get caught up in the race, okay? It's not a race. If you chase all these things and you're trying to keep up with everybody else and what they got going on, then you will be in a race. You will be in a competition. You'll be in this rat race that, you know, they always talk about. Because it's like you're racing trying to compete with other people to get where? Honestly, to get where? Anything that you're working for, it should be for yourself. Because as soon as you accomplish something, you're going to want to go move on to the next thing. You get what I'm saying? So, like, for example, my grand opening, you know, for one, just to even get the shop, that was a huge accomplishment that I was working for. And once I finally got the shop, you know, I was grateful. But then it's like, okay, now what? Now I got to get the boost. Now I got to do the grand opening. Like, it's a checklist. Like, every time you get something, it's on to the next thing. So you should never get caught up in the race to get something. Because as soon as you get it, it's not going to, you know, it's not going to fulfill you the way that you really, truly think that it is. You're going to want more. Hey, guys. I am currently on my way to get some food. I really want some avocado toast from Panera Bread. I don't know why I'm just like really craving avocado toast. And I never thought I would be an avocado toast girly. But here we are. And then I am going to the gym. But actually, I might go, I need to clean my car. So I might go clean my car first. And then go to the gym. And then I need to go to the shop, charge my cameras, and just restock some things. Then I need to go grocery shopping. And then go back home and clean up and just reset, you know. Today's the perfect day to reset. It's Sunday and it's June 1st, so it's the beginning of the month. So I'm just ready for new energy and all the old energy to clear out. And yeah, we just want some fresh, vibrant, good energy flowing. So that is the mood for today. And today's video is about just enjoying the ride. Okay, just enjoy the moment, enjoy the journey. It is not a race, okay? It's a marathon. In the words of the great Nipsey Hussle, okay, it's not a race, it's a marathon. So slow down and, like I said, enjoy the ride, because that is what makes everything worth it. Because once you actually get the accomplishments, you know, you feel so good, but you remember all the things that you had to do to lead up to that accomplishment, to actually succeed. So majority of the time, the actual success is not even that fulfilling as the journey to get there. And, you know, while you're in the journey, it sucks. You know, we're just going to be real, because you're striving towards something and you don't have it yet. So you're feeling that lack energy. You are wanting something so bad. So you really put yourself through pain because you want something so bad that you're kind of like making yourself go through hell. So I have learned to just enjoy the process. You know, even during the ups and downs, even during the times where, you know, everything is going wrong. I don't even know why I got over. I need to get back over. But even when things are going wrong, you know, you have to just stay the course. Because that's how things manifest. You have to hold the vision until it comes into fruition. So while things look like it's not manifesting, while things look like everything is just chaotic and, you know, you don't know how you're gonna get through the situation or whatever, that is the trying times that make you. And then, like I said, when you go back and look at all the things you accomplished and been through, you're gonna be so proud of yourself, you know. And it's gonna make that success feel 10 times better, knowing that you went through the mud to get it. And honestly, don't even have to struggle, you know, to get things. Like, things can be easy for what you're working for. But again, you just have to enjoy the ride, and that's what makes it easy, because then you're not resisting, you're not going against, you know, what life is throwing you. Because when you add resistance to things that are not working out in your favor, you are sending that signal out to the universe, letting the universe know that you don't have what you want yet. So you're going to continue to get met with challenges. So if you start relaxing and just like enjoying the ride, enjoying, you know, the progress that you're making, knowing that you are working to get where you need to be day by day, and it's slowly compounding into, you know, what you desire. If you just keep that thought in your head, knowing that I'm working, you know, we're moving forward, we're not going backwards, then that's a win. You're growing, you're evolving. So never get caught up in the race, okay? It's not a race. If you chase all these things and you're trying to keep up with everybody else and what they got going on, then you will be in a race. You will be in a competition. You'll be in this rat race that, you know, they always talk about. Because it's like you're racing trying to compete with other people to get where? Honestly, to get where? Anything that you're working for, it should be for yourself. Because as soon as you accomplish something, you're going to want to go move on to the next thing. You get what I'm saying? So, like, for example, my grand opening, you know, for one, just to even get the shop, that was a huge accomplishment that I was working for. And once I finally got the shop, you know, I was grateful. But then it's like, okay, now what? Now I got to get the boost. Now I got to do the grand opening. Like, it's a checklist. Like, every time you get something, it's on to the next thing. So you should never get caught up in the race to get something. Because as soon as you get it, it's not going to, you know, it's not going to fulfill you the way that you really, truly think that it is. You're going to want more. We always want more. That's how, you know, human nature is. So, and again, like, I'm very thankful. I am so grateful for everything that I have in my life. Everything that I've accomplished, everything that I've been through, the good, the bad, the ugly, the sad, the happy, all of it. I am grateful for it. But I'm an ambitious person, so I'm always going to want to be striving for more. And it's nothing wrong with that. But also be happy with just being content with where you're at. And that's also where I'm at this current moment. Like, I'm really trying to just bask in everything that I have worked for and accomplished and I've done, and just be happy. Hold on, y'all, I'm about to order real quick. Good morning. Can I get the Green Goddess avocado toast? Oh, okay. What time is it? Okay, thank you. Well, that makes me sad. Damn, I didn't even know it was lunch already. Like, time is flying today. So, I really want that avocado toast. And I have a problem, y'all, because if I want something, I'm going to go get it. Period. So, now I'm about to go to Dunkin', because I know they got avocado toast, and they're open all day. So, let's go. But that's, hey, I'm glad that happened. It's part of what I'm talking about, honestly. You know, when things don't go your way, just keep going until you get what you want. Don't even get mad about it. Don't trip about it. Just keep going, because you're gonna eventually get what you want. And once I get this avocado toast, like, I'm gonna be happy, and then it's just gonna be over with. And then I'm gonna want something else for lunch. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're always going to get what you want eventually. So enjoy the journey to go get it. I'm enjoying this little ride, talking to y'all right now. Literally enjoying the ride. And it's Sunday. It's a beautiful day today. I'm not going to let anything ruin my day today. And that's just how you have to carry life in general. You know, be grateful for what you have and always strive for more, but don't get caught up in the chase. That's what society wants us to do. That's why we're so overstimulated all the time, because we're constantly chasing these things that, you know, society tells us that we need to have or that we need to want or whatever. Where's all this traffic today? But yeah, what do you really want? You know, I see a lot of people, like, they say they want a salon or things like that, but do you really want that, or does it just look glamorous, like, you know, on social media, and you think you would want that life? But have you really thought about all that goes into being an owner? You know, it's a lot, and I'm gonna make a video on that, like all that it takes to actually own a salon. But you got to get real with yourself. Like, what do you desire out of this life? And then go after it. And have fun. Have fun getting to it. Have fun meeting the people. Having the experiences. Learning the lessons. Have fun. Sometimes it's hard to have fun. You know, when you're struggling, when, you know, you probably down to your last dollar, you don't know how you're going to pay your rent, you know, it's hard to have fun. But I'm telling you guys, that is how it works. That is how you start attracting more things to your life that is going to benefit you, okay? By having fun and just relaxing and just enjoying the ride. Because say, you know, you're sad and depressed because you don't have money to pay your rent, so you just sit in the house all day and you mope and you're miserable and you know you're depressed, you're sad. Well, instead of doing that, next time, get out the house. You don't have to spend no money, but get out the house and go, you know, somewhere to some type of free event, or, you know, a networking event, or, you know, just something where you can start connecting with people. Because guess what? Once you go to that event, more than likely you're going to get connected with somebody who is going to have some type of opportunity for you to help put you on, or, you know, whatever. Maybe you have a business or something and they're just the client that you needed, and they book something that pays exactly the amount that you needed. But you wouldn't have got that if you stayed in the house sad, depressed, and upset. You get what I'm saying? So you have to get out there and make things happen and have fun and enjoy the ride. And again, y'all, don't get caught up with like social media and like comparison and trying to get what somebody else has. It's okay to desire things that other people have, because that's just the universe showing you that it's possible, that these things exist out there and you can have it too. So if you see me doing something that you want to do, you should never be envious. You should never be jealous. It should be inspiring and motivating, because it's letting you know that you can do it too. That's all about your mindset. So start quit like romanticizing your life, okay? And actually, I was about to go to Dunkin', but I just thought about it, and it's this little cute coffee shop that's down the street, and they have avocado toast, and actually theirs is better, and they got pickled onions on it. And lately, y'all, I've been obsessed with pickled onions. I don't know why, but yeah, so I'm about to actually go get that instead. So doing a little detour, and that's just how it works, okay? That's just how life works. You know, you could be going one way thinking you're on a path, and then life throws you something, throws you a little monkey wrench, or what's that? I don't remember what video game that's from, but anyways, life will just throw you a wrench in the middle of what you got going on and mess everything up. But you got to stay the course. Just keep going, and you might get a detour, and that's okay. But just keep going and follow the detour, and don't trip. Don't sit there and try to figure out, well, I gotta still find a way to get over this hurdle and jump through hoops and stuff. No, just go around, move around. It's okay. So a lot of the times when that happens, when life detours you, it's to help you. The universe is always helping you. Okay, so I'll share a little story. I was working in this suite before I got my shop. I loved the suite. Like, it was beautiful. I loved the other girls that worked there, the energy, everything. Like, I loved it. It was so inspiring to me. And I loved the owner. She was so inspiring to me. And I really desired connection. I really desired, finding other like-minded people, and I wanted to become friends with them. So I'm not gonna tell like all the details, because I'm honestly not even about bashing other people or anything like that. But what I'll say is that I was trying to genuinely make friends, okay? And it was a situation that happened, and I felt very excluded from it, and it was just very blatant that it was intentionally excluding me. And the type of person that I am, it's hard for me to just not address things, okay? Like, if something's bothering me, I'm going to address it. So I had addressed it, and girls are girls. It turned into a little situation or whatever, and I ended up leaving because it wasn't for me anymore. But at the time, I was sad, because I genuinely really did like the place. But when that happened, it sparked something in me, because I had been wanting to get my own shop anyways. So when that happened, it was like the jump that I needed. It was the quantum leap, it was the push to get me going. Like, okay, I'm not gonna just go back to another suite. I don't want to do that. Like, I knew that I wanted to own something. So I'm like, okay, we did the suites, we did all these things or whatever. Now I've gotten a lot of knowledge and things. So now I need to apply this knowledge and get it for myself, okay? So in the moment, I was really devastated, sad, and I could have just let that keep me there in that sadness. But it was a blessing in disguise. It was a blessing because like I said, it pushed me to move forward and start looking for my own thing. So never get discouraged by detours and, bumps in the road. Like, just know that it's literally God forcing you to level up. We say we want to level up, we want to do all these things or whatever, but sometimes we drag our feet and we move slow, and we're not motivated, and we're not doing what we need to do. And if you really, really want something and you're not putting in the work, like I said, God is gonna like literally push you and be like, all right, time's up. You said you want to do this, let's go. Stop making excuses. So this is just your reminder to enjoy the journey. It's not a race, it's a marathon. Have fun with it. Don't get discouraged when things don't go your way, because it is leading you towards something better. And then you're going to look back and be grateful for all of the things that you had to go through to get to where you are now. So I hope this video helped you, gave you a little, encouragement. Please like and subscribe if you love me. And yeah, I will try to get some more videos out for y'all, and I will see y'all on the next one.